everyone, this is Christina, Nomadic Stina, coming to you from my parents' backyard. And I wanted to shoot a video unboxing my new Gazelle tent. This is the smallest hub tent, the T3X that Gazelle makes. It is really heavy, so we'll see whether I can make this work for me. And I do have the footprint. I'm not going to open or show this. This is sold separately. But I did get the footprint for extra money. I think this was on sale. I think it was $2.99 and this was like 50 bucks. These tents are not cheap. So, and it is heavy. So we'll see how I manage this thing. I do have older friends who have similar tents and they make it work, so I'm hoping I can make it work. Hit the button. Okay, we're gonna pause it while you don't need to watch me opening the whole box. That part open, I'm gonna tug this thing out of the box. It claims 90 seconds is all it takes to go from bag to fully assembled. I have had horrible lucks with easy up tents and hub tents before. I had to return a clam because I could not get the hubs open. My fingers crossed that this will work. Okay, so I'm going to show you the specs of this tent. The height must be measuring from the outside. The inside's not as tall because the poles are on the outside. I can, though, stand up inside the tent, barely, which was one of the goals. So we have a height of 68 inches, which I think is outside, weight 28 pounds, capacity 3 per people. I mean, I would sleep 1 or 2 in here. Technically 3, but you know how it is with tents. Hub to hub, 84 by 90 inches. The floor space up there, 76 by 82 inches. And then collapse size, 10 by 10 by 57, which will fit in the back of my SUV, especially if I stick it next to or under my bed. I just have to rearrange my storage. This one's alpine green. They didn't have any orange ones in stock. I don't know if there are orange T3X hub tents. They do make orange in these larger T4X. It is heavy, but I'll make it work. And I think it's going to be good to have shelter and a potential place to sleep if I'm in, say, a campground that doesn't want you to sleep in your car. So I got my fingers crossed that this thing will work out well for me. Maybe the next time it rains, I should set it up just to, with the rain fly on, just to see how it performs. Supposedly it is all waterproofed and everything, but you never know with tents. I will have to give that a test. It comes in a fairly heavy, sturdy looking bag with Velcro on the straps. Hoping it doesn't take me a half hour like the clam tent that I returned, because it's supposed to take 90 seconds once you know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. It may take longer. Guess you just unroll it and open it up. I don't want to pitch it on the grass because we have had a ton of rain here in Southern California. We do have one small patch of grass. I'm just setting this up without stakes or anything for the video. I don't want to get the bottom wet. I think this is the rain fly, which I probably won't put on because I'm not going to use the tent.
Wait, so does that mean its fly is going to be open?
Yes, its fly is going to be open. Okay, so how do I do this? All right, see, I don't know what I'm doing, so it's going to take way more than 90 seconds.
Maybe later we should find that quick SpongeBob clip that's like 2 hours later.
At least I got one hub open. Steaks. I just kicked the steak bag. Okay, this is taking way more than 90 seconds. That side did not pop. All right, fun times with the hub tent. Nomadic Stina does not know what she's doing. It might have been better to put it on the ground and do some stakes to hold it down. Okay, pause it.
And welcome back, guys, gals, and NB pals. Here once again, we have stage 2 of the epic wrestling tournament of the century, Nomad X Tina versus Tent.
I am going to move the tent into the grass and put some of the stakes down because me doing this alone, I am not able to pull the hubs out. This is not boding well. It is the very first setup. It hopefully will get easier. Passive aggression. I really love my daughter so much, and we're probably going to leave that funny passive aggressive banter in there. We'll see. I may edit it out. In the meantime, she helped me by scooping poop, and I'm going to go ahead and put some of the stakes in the ground, and then I'll show you what they look like, but I'm just going to do this off camera. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put some of the stakes in while I wait for her, and then I'll show you what the rest of them look like. The tent comes with 12 stakes, and at the bare minimum, I think you have to put 4 in the ground. Or 8, and then I think 4 are for the rainfly. I'm not quite sure. We'll see. I'll say that I'm probably not going to use the stakes that come with the tent. They work fine in our yard because the ground is super wet because of all the rain. I intend to get a heavy-duty hammer and some of the really powerful tent stakes, like the rebar ones or the ones that are practically like giant nails that you need the 5 or 8 pound hammer to drive into the ground for stability, because I do camp in places where the ground's hard. All right, so this is what the stakes look like. They come in this little bag. I've not seen any like this. They're like flat, or they're not flat. What I mean is they're not solid. Okay, so anyway, I've put 4 in for now. Let's see if I can at least now pop a hub since the tent has support and won't be moving with me. But I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Cue long inhalation followed by holding one's breath for 30 seconds.
Oh, look
Just
how
kidding.
easy it is now that I actually stick the darn thing down. What I would normally do is go ahead and try to attach the rainfly now, or at least drape it over the top, because I'm afraid that it's going to be so hot I would have trouble with the rainfly. But literally, I wanted to see how I could set the temp up. I'm not going to sleep in it tonight. I'm just going to take it back down, and then you have to go inside. So this is the outer layer of the door, but it does have the no-see-um mesh, so that you have that. You can ventilate and not have all the little creepy crawlies and microscopic biting insects fly inside. Now I'm going to go get a towel or something to stand on.
G
Yay!
maybe?
Okay.
Nice!
I'm short. I'm about 5'2". I thought it was supposed to be 5'6" at the center. Have I grown? Or did I read the specs wrong? But anyway, I can basically I can stand up in here. I can put a little toilet in here when I'm camping for privacy, or I can just sit in here on bad weather days and not just be stuck inside my SUV. I think it's going to be a winner so long as I can get those stakes in the ground. All right, so I only put down the 4 stakes just to get it open to see how easy it is to pop the hubs out, and yay, success there. There are 4 other bottom stakes, and I looked inside the tent bag. There are guy lines in there that you fasten so that when you need to, tie the stake, the rainfly down, they're in there. I'm not putting them up right now. Go ahead. Yeah, she says I should put dog in tent, and that might bring up my views. I'm not sure dog will love tent, but dog may have to go to camping with me soon because house needs to be tented for termites. And I'd rather her come with me camping than have my parents take her into a motel, because you don't know my dog, but yeah. The fun thing is going to be to get that thing folded up and figure out where I'm going to put it in this SUV, because folded up, it's still going to be, you saw how long the tent bag is. It may have to travel on the bed when I travel, but then what if I need to spend the night in a rest area? I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go. But so far, so good. Once the tent stakes were in, I got that thing popped up, which is a lot better than the clam tent that I sat down and spent 30 minutes struggling with. There's no film of that. That was my pre-YouTube days. It was a hot, sweaty disaster, and I had to send it back. All right, so if you've gotten this far, thanks for watching. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and ring the notification bell. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine too. I'll see you in my next video.
In the meantime, though, a question from Grogu to you. Nap time when? Wait, sorry, what did you say?
I don't want to have 5 chins, so I need a good angle.
It's almost as if she has a mind of her own, knowing that.
At yourself and film yourself talking. More interesting than my butt.
I don't want my face on YouTube.
But she photobombed me twice.